have to say this is quite unusual for a setup and for a video or wherever what I do normally. Let's do a little chit chat about what's happening in my life and hi Bubs. And just like in general how things are going. What do you think, Bubs? Yeah? You okay? You wanna leave? Yeah? Don't put your booty in my face, thank you. A lot of things happening, and I'm definitely not used to do let's talk or just sit down and talk. I'm rambling. Well, let's start there. I really don't have like a lot of time this week to like do a like elaborate video and edit and everything. I'm in the complete middle of my midterm right now and I have an exam tomorrow, or like as you're watching this it happened, but yeah, I just want to like do an update. I haven't really done that in a while and I think it would be fun to do this as a little time capsule in a way. This is officially my last week working at H&M as my student job. I, for now, do not have like another job like in the works or anything, but my boyfriend does have a job that's making like a good wage so that we can financially support ourselves for the next like at least 3 months. So we're like totally fine on that side. It's like no worries. It's not the ideal job for my student situation. It's not my like, what's the word? I had it like 5 minutes ago. Student job, just in general. It's not exact like the perfect conditions I'm looking for. I was working at American Eagle before that, and sadly the store closed, so I had to find something else, but like I really liked it there. Aside from working, well, everyone knows because of the pandemic and stuff, like the way school works and how it's changed is very different from what we're used to. School right now is kind of weird. Our homework are online. The homework's online. The tuition is mostly online, but some teachers in some classes are in person, but it's rare. And in those classes, their homework is still online. And come to find out, like not even a week before the midterm, the teacher says, oh, the exam's in person and there's no like cheat sheet or anything. You just bring a pen and an eraser and you just do it in class without like anything else, which kind of sucks. I definitely dropped out of one of my classes because of that. I find it kind of weird that because like they're starting to do school online, they're just like starting the exams on like in person. But did I just say online? I meant like it's weird that they started school in person but still make the homework online and the midterm in person. The concept I think is not quite there yet, and as a student it's weird to do a midterm like in person, so I dropped out of one class because of that. Now I know that I'm still gonna pay for the class, but I prefer to just drop out of the class, not make my grades affected by it, and just redo it. Now I know obviously it sucks that I have to pay twice for the class, but at least I won't be like doing the work and having a bad grade in the end to just like redo it again. Not that I wouldn't put my effort in, I don't think the grades would be good. I think it's just gonna end up in a bad decision, so I went with the good decision to just drop out. Along from that, if you've seen a couple videos of mine, most of them blew up because of apartment hunting and stuff. I am moving somewhere in the end of 2021. I mean, there's only 2 months left. Because my apartment sucks. It's definitely I'm definitely paying for more than what I should for the quality and the environment in which I am living right now. So I am definitely looking for apartments. The apartment hunting videos are coming because, well, it's just fun to do. And along the lines of that, I'm gonna be fine to find an apartment. Like I said, like me and my boyfriend can finally support our finally my god, okay, me and my boyfriend can financially support ourselves for a couple months. We're totally fine. It's not something to worry about. And in that couple months, obviously I'm gonna find a job. I'm still looking for one. Like I said, it's not like the ideal conditions for me to stay in that job, but I am looking for apartments, and because of moving, am like selling my furniture right now. The plan is to like sell most of my furniture, at least like 90% of it, and just like start fresh. The plan right now is to find an apartment and just like move the things, like clothes and stuff, the things that we have that are like small items. The only two things I think furniture wise I'm keeping is my hammock that I got for my birthday and the chair I'm sitting in, because it's just, you don't find it, it's rare. You don't find these like at a cheap price, in good conditions for like less than a couple hundreds. I got it for less than 100. So this is a baby, and this is definitely coming with us. But aside from the hammock and this chair, I don't think we're gonna keep much. I had like a boho rattan chest that kept all my blankets and extra pillows. I sold it today. I have my couch up for sale. I had an extra bed frame, so when I moved in here, I moved in with the bed frame that I had in my last apartment when I was with roommates. And for some reason, I never took the time to actually put it up for sale, but I finally did like this past week, and I sold it too. So that's great. We're slowly getting rid of things, slowly just keeping what I need. I'm realizing while cleaning out stuff and preparing boxes for moving that I am keeping a lot of stuff for absolutely no reason, and I'm finding things I'm not using and I've totally forgot I had, which means, I mean, you get rid of it, right? Why would I keep something I don't like use? So in the midst of everything of that, I had like a IKEA custom drawer unit. Which one is it? Basta unit, or the TV stand one that's custom built, that I put up for sale too. I look at my hammock, the cat tree right there. That's obviously coming. I'm very, very happy my cats are playing in it so much. I might do cat videos. That's for sure coming. With like coming in a new apartment, like kind of moving to a next chapter. Like I definitely feel like I need to start new, turn a page, like switch to switch, whatever you want to say. I feel I'm ready for change, and with change and starting with the new apartment, obviously I'm gonna film both my cat's reaction to bringing them in the new apartment for the first time. I would like to do that. So yeah, with selling all my furniture, I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I'm not decided yet if I'm gonna buy it all from IKEA or if I'm going a different path, but I don't want to promise anything, but obviously if I go to IKEA, I would like to, in an ideal world, I would like to film it and upload it. Yeah, moving vlogs, obviously, I would really, really like to film those. Maybe days in my life, and who knows, maybe an update on work-wise what's happening. That can be cool. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That's kind of what's going on in my brain for the past like week and a half, 2 weeks or something, and it's definitely gonna stay like, not stay like that. I hope I hope I have less things in my brain and I can breathe and relax a little bit more. But that's topics that have been happening a lot recently, and oh, it feels good to talk about it. Definitely feels good. Yeah. Babsy is sleeping on the couch. Yeah, it's weird filming in my living room because I always film in the other room. Was it like 2 months? Sorry, 2 months ago, I had my bed in the other room for so long, and because my buildings right now is doing construction, it's like definitely louder in the other room than here, so I brought the bed in the living room, and I've been kind of liking the studio vibes going on with like having the bed and like the living room and everything all in one space. And yeah, because I'm selling my bed frame, obviously the bed had to come apart, and in doing that, I'm just finding myself just on a casual Sunday night on Halloween, just talking. It feels great. I definitely feel better and more like light-minded. That's not even a sentence. Less stressed, more calm. Like definitely, I could breathe more, relax, and I'm definitely more calm than I was. Yeah, I've been like switching furniture around a lot, and it's very, very making me be in the mood of wanting fresh start and just change what's happening. I don't know for how long I've been filming, but like I said, this is very raw and unedited and different, and I'm nervous about the fact that it's raw, because usually I have like pauses like this that I just cut out, and it's not gonna be cut out this time, so that's definitely weird. I mean, it's just different style, it's different something. I'm just definitely used to editing everything with having a deck in cinema. I'm used to making sure everything is pretty, and if you saw the state of what's happening behind the camera, it looks clean on here. It looks wonderful in the picture, that's for sure. There's like boxes everywhere, and I'm using both the lights that are like set up for how pretty this is, and I'm still filming on my phone because my camera's still broken, so I gotta fix that. I kind of have an idea of what I would like my next camera to be. It's definitely not something I've heard a lot of people doing for like YouTube and stuff, but well, definitely not for the style of content that I'm doing. I definitely haven't seen a lot of people do it, so I'm kind of curious as to how that would go. I do want to reserve the surprise. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I feel so good. I got new curtains too for the living room, and I'm very, very much liking them. Let me show you. Don't mind the mess, but they're like this. And the nice thing is, I don't know if you're seeing, but it's gold. It's the navy blue and gold. So, set up this. Is it like this? I don't know how it was. Okay, we're gonna assume it was like this. So yeah. That's kind of what's happening. I hope you have a good week. I'll see you next week, and it's a surprise for me too as to what's gonna be uploaded, but yeah, definitely don't take any of the video suggestions in this seriously. I don't know what's gonna be uploaded. I do not plan exactly 6 months ahead what's gonna happen, so I hope you enjoyed. It's definitely different. It feels fun to do, and I'm curious to see how the response to the video is gonna go. So see you next week. And I do upload every Monday at 5 p.m. PST. Quebec time.